Hey, this is Sammy G. How are you, Fishbowl host and crew? Here's what we did last week. I'm really excited because we partnered with the Internet Radio Network Directory. They don't select every internet radio station out there, but they picked ours. And why is that important? Because listeners go to Google Internet radio stations or shows, and that's going to pop up the directory of where they can select shows, and our link is up there. So it's important that you know that we're going to get a lot more exposure through that directory, so make your shows on point. People are going to be listening from all over the world with that exposure on the Internet Radio Network directory. So I'm really proud of that. The second thing that we did is I sent out for all of the hosts a resource for you so that you can get some really good, high qualified professional guests on your show. That's an interview guest directory. And I gave you that link so that you can start looking for and researching people that would make sense to put on your show based on your content and the things you're trying to provide for your listener. Why is this important? Because every time you bring a guest on your show, they're going to promote your show, which is going to in turn give you more exposure. Remember, 2018 is all about new beginnings, building your fan base, and getting more exposure for your show. And this is one of the ways to do that. So that interview directory is an amazing resource. I already got some feedback from some of our hosts that are already starting to use it and starting to book some of those professional guests that are going to be great interviews for you to have for your listeners. All right, the next thing we did is that Carlos, who is our amazing graphics guy, made an awesome graphic, and thank you, Tasha Hunt, for giving us this idea, because he had made a simple graphic, but then Tasha sent us an example of one that she had seen somewhere else. It was really awesome, and she said, can it look more like this? So Carlos whipped it out. He's so talented, and we put it on the host page, and it's also on our main Facebook page. So what I need you guys to do is share that daily, okay? Because the more people that upload or download the apps, both on the Android and the iPhone, then the more listeners we're going to have. Okay, everybody's on their phone nowadays, guys, and now Fishbowl Radio Network can be heard on the phones, but we need to let people know that we have the apps, and it's up to all of us to expose that graphic so that they know where to get the downloads, okay, where to search Fishbowl Radio Network and that they even exist. So I need your help. Remember, there's power in numbers. The more people pushing it out on social media, telling friends and families to upload and that app. Carlos, is it upload or download? I don't know. Anyway, so download the app on their phones, and the more listeners we're going to have. So thank you, Carlos, for that graphic. Another thing we did is that we posted our final list of the top 100 shows on Fishbowl Radio Network. I had been telling you this was coming since last year, and it finally got here, and we finally have that list. So if you did not make that list, then you need to come see me right away, or maybe I already called you and you're not on the network anymore. So you wouldn't be watching this, would you? But anyway, if you made the list, congratulations. Remember, we are taking this extra serious because we have advertising agencies, major ones in the major markets, listening to us to see if they want to invest and put advertisers on our network. That's going to grow our company. That's going to keep your rates the same and not have to go up, which we've been able to accomplish since we opened in 2009. So I really need you to understand the seriousness of these FCC rules and regulations. If you're not clear, feel free to ask any of our crew members what that means, all right? So any show that is violating that is going to get written up the first time, and the second time we are going to have to cancel the show and bring in more shows that are going to adhere to that FCC radio network. We're taking things to the next level in 2008, and that's part of it. All right, so again, congratulations if you made the top 100 shows for Fishbowl Radio Network. We also kept pushing our Valentine's drive because the deadline is February 5th. I think we have 2 more weeks, so bring in your Valentines. You get Sharky points for every single Valentine you bring. Thank you so much already to Sylvie, Queen Sylvie, who brought in lots of Valentines, and who else has brought in Valentines? I think Fanny Minute brought in some Valentines, so I need the rest of you to get on board because we don't have that much time. These Valentines are going to go to the troops internationally. On the back of them, you can write the name of your show, what time you heard, because they listen to the shows all over the world, and especially in the military bases, we have had phone calls and emails from soldiers and people in the military that listen to Fishbowl Radio Network. So how cool is it that when they're away from their loved ones that they get a Valentine from you and your show? Bring them in. The deadline is February 5th. It's a partnership that we've had for going on 8 years with the Arlington School District. So we really want to make sure that when we hand them over the box for them to send overseas, that we have a big representation from all our Fishbowl hosts. So again, deadline for those Valentines is February 5th. So so we did the Internet Radio Directory, we did the Guest Interview Directory, and congratulations to Cheryll Boggs, only the third in the history of Fishbowl Radio Network to accomplish this goal, along with Crispin, Queen Sylvie, and now Cheryl. And what was that goal she accomplished? She has referred 4 shows to the network, and that means her show is free for as long as those 4 shows stay on the network. So you can participate in that too. Remember, every referral, every person you bring to the network is going to get you a free show. If you get 4 that stay on the network, your show is free. Now, a lot of people are asking me, well, I thought you were only having 100 shows, Sammy. Yes, but remember, we let go of a lot of shows who were not either FCC compliant or were not wanting to be FCC compliant. And so we wanted to replace those shows with really good content and shows that are going to be family friendly and shows that are going to uplift the network to another level. So congratulations, Cheryll Boggs. We also announced that Cheryll Boggs is the program director for the Gospel Bowl, because we're really going to rev that up this year. We've had the Gospel Bowl on the website for a year. We've been streaming music, and now we're moving into second gear, which means we're going to have some shows streaming through there. We're going to have some events that are gospel related that we're going to participate in, and a lot more. We have some really cool, exciting things happening in 2008, and I want to keep you updated of everything we're doing for a couple of reasons. You need to integrate and be a part of this network. We rely on you, and we need you to continue to grow. Remember, your show is only as strong as the network, and we want to make it very, very strong so that you can be successful. It's so important. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at info@fishbowlradio.com or call us at 817-633-4880. We love our Fishbowl family. Have a great day.